It's your boy Zay here, and breaking news from the YSL case or the YSL TV show because it feel like we on like season 7, episode 84 at this point. Cause every time we bring this case up, it's some other wild shit going on. So look, so on Friday, let's start here. So on Friday, one of the witnesses pled the fifth. They did the same thing YSL Woody's did, right? So they was like, all right, you know you can go to jail for this. Did this perjury. And that witness, Mr. Copeland, said, shit, let's go do 2 years then. Let's go sit down then. I really don't care. Like I'm not testifying, basically, right? So the judge like, all right, send him back to the back. So today comes, right? Today pulls up and, they doing the trial thing and everything. And that same witness, Mr. Copeland, he decides to start testifying, right? So young Thug's lawyer, Mr. Steele, he starts coming with some interesting information. He starts to say things like, yeah, I got wind of some information that states that before the trial happened, that y'all pulled Mr. Copeland out of his cell, took him in your chambers, and you, the prosecutor, and the state got together back there, and y'all was doing witness intimidation and witness tampering. And the judge is like, wait, what you talking about? He's like, yeah, I had a conversation with somebody who told me that y'all pulled Mr. Copeland to the back, threatened him, was telling him all the time that I was gonna give him, and how I was gonna do all this stuff to him if he don't get up here today and testify after he already pled the fifth and told y'all he was willing to go do the 2 years for this and everything, right? So the judge thing is, he keep asking, yo, who told you this? He was like, cause that's private. Like, how did you know this? Who told you this? Mr. Steele say, nah, I'm not giving up my source, bro. But just know I know that you did this, and I'm gonna prove that you did this, and we gonna get a mistrial out of this because this is you can't pull a witness. You, the state, nor the prosecutor, nor the judge, can't nobody pull a witness who's already pled the fifth and agreed not to testify, and they told you let's go do the time. They can't put them in a room and be like, if you don't do this, then we're gonna give you all this extra time, and because you're scaring and you're intimidating the witness. That's illegal. That's what gang members. That's what gangs do. That's what organized crime figures do. And obviously, that's what the American government does, and the state government also does too. But this is like a prime example of what they do, right? So the judge is having a fit up there. You need to tell me who you got these sources from. I need to know where this came from. If you don't tell me where this came from, it's gonna be X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna hold you contempt of court, and we're gonna arrest you. Mr. Steele say, I ain't saying nothing. So he kept saying that. All right, so the judge, he arrested him, took him to the back. As he's going to the back, he said, can I say something before I go in the back? He said, look, Young Thug said he don't want to continue with the trial without me here. So if you arrest me, we just going to be at a standstill till I get out, because he said he don't want to continue with this trial without me. So I can't do the trial if I'm in jail, because y'all can't be saying all this evidence and stuff. I can't probably defend him if, you know what I'm saying, if I'm not here, right? So he's like, okay, whatever. He was like, I'm not gonna dismiss this. I'm holding you contempt of court. Go to the back and you can think about what you're saying. He go to the back, right? Some hours later, they let him come back out. He come back out. He holds steady on it. Hey man, this is what I heard. All this other stuff. They're like, yeah, all that's cute. Who told you this? He say, oh, I ain't telling y'all who told me this. And the judge is just flustered. So what I'm thinking is, the judge is scared, because if they really did that, which I'm thinking that they really did, because the way they going so hard about it, is very illegal. Like, some people could lose, like, if they could throw this case out, the prosecutor could lose his job, the judge could lose his job. It's like real big time illegal shit. You feel me? It's like damn near evidence tampering or whatever, but this witness intimidation or whatever, right? So he's still trying to figure out. He like, oh, you're poisoning the court with this nonsense and all this other stuff. But he's like, bro, I'm just telling you what I heard. And he's like, well, who'd you hear it from? They want to know bad because this is like it was really like a secret meeting. So it had to be either somebody who seen them go into the room that they didn't notice who seen them go into the room with him, or it was. Or it was somebody that was in the room who got in contact with the lawyer, Mr. Steele, and told them this, bro. And another crazy thing that I don't know if this is really true. So you can hold this with a grain of salt. I'm just going to tell y'all because I seen it float around a little bit. YSL Woody apparently may have agreed today that it was him who killed Nut. In that little murder thing that happened with that car that Thug allegedly got for murder, yeah. YSL Woody kind of, I heard today, agreed or testified that he was the one who was in that, who did that to Nut. So I don't know, man. It seems like they not over there playing fair. So they're not playing fair to this extent, and they still won't dismiss this case and all this other stuff. I think Thug might go to jail because it seems like they just doing all this weird shit, and they just really want him really bad, right? So I could see them either they lose, let's say, because election's coming up. Let's say new election come in, finally don't get back in, the new prosecutor come in, he just throw the whole case out, right? They get a new judge, they get a new state prosecutor, they throw the whole thing out. They like, we don't want anything to do with this. That's what happened to Draco the Ruler. So another thing that can happen, they can keep going with this trial, keep being unfair, because this crowd already at circus, they arresting lawyers left and right. They making motherfuckers write essays and buy sandwiches and all types of goofball ass shit I ain't never seen in a courtroom ever a day in my life. So they can continue on with this circus that they putting together. When it's come time to give them time, they gonna try to wash Thug and Thug get back on an appeal. But by that time, because they still saying this case might still go on for another year or two. He already did it 4 years in. They might even offer him a better deal or something down the line. He might just take it just because he been sitting in jail so long. He probably like, fuck, give me some time serving. I'll do a few more years for y'all because this shit ass. Because what he don't want to happen, because they still didn't prosecute him for them guns and them switches that they found in his house, is that the state drop it and don't do nothing, and the feds decide, well, we want action now. Because this is only a state RICO. But with them switches and all them guns that was found in his house, which they found them in his house. It's like, we can't even say allegedly that they found them in his house. The feds can come easily and come pick that up. But y'all let me know about it. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Do y'all feel like it should be a mistrial? Does this not matter about the judge and them telling the witness he needs to testify, or it's going to be some consequences and repercussions? Or do you think they need to give him a mistrial, or they need to throw this whole thing out and you tired of hearing about the circus? Because these episodes are dramatic. This shit better than the Power universe at this point. But y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe.